And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
Good Sunday evening, everyone. We had another warm afternoon here in the valley, but at least, again, not very humid thanks to those winds continuing from the northeast, and we had mostly sunny skies. It'll be another quiet night and actually a little bit on the cool side for tomorrow morning. Some of the younger kids may want a light sweater, actually, with temperatures in the mid-60s for the lows. The older kids can get away with, I think, short sleeves. And by the afternoon, once again, tomorrow, it is very warm, but at least not humid. The temperatures right now are mostly in the 70s, 74 degrees here in Weslaco. Still in the 80s in McAllen and 75 in Brownsville. Here, the current winds are out of the north to northeast between 9 to 12 miles an hour. Not too bad at this time. Your day planner forecast, look at that at 8 a.m. 69 degrees, mainly sunny skies, a very nice morning. And yes, it is warm for the afternoon, but at least not too humid. That's the good news. 83 at noon and 89 at 5 p.m. Enjoy the slow humidity for the next 2 to 3 days because afterwards that humidity is back in town just in time for the second half of the week. All right, here is the latest on Hurricane Irma. As of the 10 p.m. Central Advisory, Irma was a Category 2 hurricane with the winds down to 100 miles an hour just to the southeast of Tampa, Florida. It's moving to the north at 14 miles an hour. There's the forecast track, and the forecast cone has shifted just a bit back to the east of Tampa. But in any case, Tampa Bay, Tampa, St. Petersburg will still get the brunt of the storm. And because Irma is a very big storm, the east coast of Florida, including Miami, all the way up to the Kennedy Space Center, Daytona Beach, Jacksonville, continue to see those rain bands and strong winds courtesy of this hurricane. Now, Irma should stay a hurricane for at least through Monday morning, then weaken to a tropical storm. The forecast track takes it through North Florida into Georgia, then perhaps Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee by the middle portion of this week. And here's the radar imagery from Florida on Irma. Very heavy rains continue to drench the Sunshine State. A lot of heavy rain, heaviest rain shown in the reds and the yellows. There is the eye just to the east and southeast of Tampa. So here's Tampa, here's St. Petersburg, here's Melbourne on the east coast of Florida. Those rain bands continue to drench the east coast of Florida as well. We'll pan on up to the north here. Now Orlando, seeing some of those very heavy rain bands associated with Hurricane Irma as it moves to the north and northwest. Now, behind Irma, here is Hurricane Jose. Maximum winds are 115 miles an hour, Category 3 hurricane. Now, Jose is expected to stay in the western Atlantic Ocean and actually almost do a loop-de-loop according to the National Hurricane Center. So through the end of the week, it could be that Jose turns back toward the west, but there's still a lot of uncertainty with this forecast track, and that's why it's a very wide forecast cone by Thursday and Friday. Well, back home here in the valley, small craft advisories in effect on the offshore Gulf waters. We'll have winds out of the northeast and north at 10 to 20 knots. The bay waters a moderate chop. Your next tide is a low tide at 1:59 in the morning, and the seas are 5 to 9 feet. So for tonight, another nice night, a little bit cool with low temperatures in the mid-60s, mostly clear skies, and mainly sunny tomorrow and warm in the afternoon, but not very humid with high temperatures in the lower 90s. We'll have winds out of the north and northeast at 5 to 15 miles an hour. And it stays rain-free really for this work week. The reason for that, we'll have a big ridge of high pressure aloft, a stable air mass sinking air in place over the valley. That'll send our temperatures back into the upper 90s for Wednesday and Thursday. Mostly sunny skies throughout the week. Mid-90s Tuesday, 98 Wednesday and Thursday. But enjoy the first 3 days because that humidity returns for Thursday and Friday into next weekend. Enjoy the mornings too, at least through Wednesday. We're back to the upper 60s Tuesday morning, upper 60s Wednesday morning, and lower 70s for Thursday morning. That's your First Warn 5 forecast. We shall be back after this.